Hey, good evening, everyone from the USA, all over the world, Canada, Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the 5 spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. I'm your man, G Money Stacks, aka Lonely Nomad, aka The Gregonator, aka The Unstoppable Independent Podcaster, YouTuber, host with the most, and rookie podcaster of Queens, New York. And you're now listening and tuning into the 120th episode of Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast. I'm sorry I was a little late with the Instagram live feed. Um, if I may, sorry for the little delay. I was trying to set it up. Um, so yeah. Anyway, man. So welcome everybody in the Instagram live feed right here. Welcome. And if you miss any previous episodes whatsoever, don't worry, I got you back. All you need to do is go ahead and grab the subscribe button. Make sure you tap the noti bell so you can be reminded when the show goes in the air via live stream. Also, make sure that you are leaving a like and a comment along with the episodes and topics. Stay tuned for more upcoming episodes, more video content, and of course, previous episodes as well. And of course, don't forget to download your favorite episodes. Don't forget to tell a friend to another friend. Download your favorite episodes. Share the episodes. Share the videos from YouTube to everybody. And of course, I will handle the rest at the end of the show. And by the way, we are live and direct from StreamYard and YouTube, and alongside with Instagram Live right here. Just wanted to clarify that. I didn't get a chance to actually, say that in the beginning because I was trying to set up the Instagram live feed for Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast. Make sure you guys turn on your notification so you could be able to know when I'm going on the air. So yeah, there you have it right there. So yeah, I want to start off with okay, let's start off with a little bit of mental health check-in. Hold on a minute. Yeah, sorry about that. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. All right, mental health check-in. Now, as far as how I'm doing mentally, physically, and spiritually, you ask, I'm basically doing all right for the most part. And I would like to really add that it's been even though it's been like a slow week, despite the fact that work has been a little slow because every year when it comes to the holidays, things start getting a little slow. But in the upcoming months that's coming up, including March, things should be picking up. I mean, any job that you take, whether it's retail, corporate, whatever, after the holidays, you're gonna know that it's going to be slow. So, so overall, mentally, physically, and spiritually, overall, I am doing all right. I am actually glad that March is around the corner. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are waiting for spring to get here, but we gotta wait till like mid-March. You know what I mean? So hopefully this weather doesn't get too damn cold because we can't. I don't know how much more we could take with the icy conditions and stuff. So it is what it is. Um and yeah, it's it's gonna be an interesting new week, and for the most part, I think it's gonna be a little interesting to see what's going on, what's new, and I'm looking forward to even checking out what's gonna go down with the new stories, the new topics, new MCA reports and stuff like that, which I am going to cover. Um, and yeah, and hopefully I'll be able to get a chance to cover what's going on in the middle of Long Island and stuff like that, which I didn't get a chance to do because there weren't any particular stories in regards to what's going on in the middle of Long Island. I would have to check some video live feeds from YouTube where they document what's going on. So, you know, we'll see what happens though, man. It's gonna be very, very, very interesting. And it's gonna be a long shot though. So don't worry about that one right there. So, um, all right. So now that I got that out the way, um, we're gonna kick off the show with some chatting all the jazz right here. And um, yes, I would like to start off with the first topic before I even get to the whole Kanye fiasco. Um, let's see. I want to start off with. Hang on a sec. Actually, actually, first and foremost, yeah, ladies first though, man. Well, um, as you well, okay, so this is an article from Cinema Blend, and this is pertaining to what's going to happen with the Wendy Williams Show being canceled. So yeah, it's sad that it's going to be canceled by. From what I heard, it's going to get canceled by June. So let's get into this right here, man. Without further ado, um, hang on a sec. Yeah, we're gonna get into this since I figure out. Hang on a second, folks. Hang on a minute. Hold on. Um. So, okay. Let me just summarize what's going on with the future of the Wendy Williams Show. Actually, for a little bit before I read the article. Um. While I was watching the Wendy Williams Show, Sherri Shepperd, right, basically was talking about how there's a chance that it's going to get canceled because she's going to have her own talk show. So let's get into the whole article, what's going down right here. Um, okay, so the Wendy Williams Show had not really been the Wendy Williams Show for some time when a decision came down to cancel her longtime daytime talk show. It will be replaced as had been rumored previously with a talk show hosted by Sherri Shepperd, a TV personality and actress known for projects like Mr. Iglesias and The View. In the time since, both Williams and Shepperd have spoken out, but now the latter is speaking out about her predecessor legacy. Uh let's keep going. I don't know why this shit is freezing up on me. Um just bear with me, folks. Just trying to just bear with me. Okay, so during a recent appearance opposite Andy Cohen on What Happens Live, the longtime nighttime TV host offered his congrats and then offered a nice compliment, telling the new Sherri host she's consistently been one of his funniest guests. She has she has a lot of experience with talk shows, of course. As noted prior, she was on the Views panel for a whopping 8 years. She doesn't take her upcoming hosting duties lightly. However, thanking Wendy Williams for letting her fill in during the uncertain period in which the talk show host was missing in action of the last several months. When Cohen asked what Sherri Shepperd admired about Williams, she was really candid with her answer. Um, and she said, in quote, "Oh my gosh, she made her own path, like what Wendy does. Nobody can recreate. None of the guest hosts that is specific. Wendy created that to spill the tea. She'd sit there and be like, you know what I'm talking about. So I love that. And I love her fearlessness. That's something that I want to emulate and keep going, you know? So she did. She opened up a lot of doors. Not only does Sherri Shepperd have nice things to say about Wendy Williams, she also kind of gives a little bit of a hint about her own show, may pay homage to what came before her. Shepperd said on the on WWHL that she's up there with the greats in regards to her predecessor. Insofar as the Wendy Williams show goes, the show had been running since 2008, but Wendy Williams hadn't appeared in an episode of the series since last TV season. She left in July of 2021 for what we thought was a standard summer TV break, but she never came back, and delays kept being announced through the fall and winter. We've seen health updates from her son, and she's spoken through representatives, but a lot of what's been going on with the talk show host has been shrouded in mystery. um Williams did reach out through her legal team after Lionsgate. um Debmar Mercury, the producers behind her series, made the decision to go in a different direction for the 2022 to 2023 TV season. Reportedly, without working with Wendy Williams, the statement read that she basically understands why this had to happen, though it's still unclear what all is going on behind the scenes Williams' personal life. It's been a challenging time for Wendy as she deals with her health issues. She is incredibly grateful to Debmar Mercury, to Sherri, and everybody else who has supported the show through this time. She more than anyone understands the reality of syndicated television. You can't go to the marketplace and sell a show that's the maybe Wendy show. She understands why this decision was made from a business point of view, and she has been assured by Debmar Mercury that should her health get to a point where she can host again, and should her desire be that she hosts again, that she would be back on TV at the time. Wow. Wow. Yeah, yeah, I mean, look, the woman is a legend, and it's and let me just say this though, from what Sherri Shepperd was saying though. She basically was like trying to clear up a speculation in terms of people were saying that you can't really replace a person. It's not about replacing a person, all right? It's not about that. Um, for weeks and weeks and weeks, we've been hearing about how she has health issues in terms of struggling with not only thyroid disease, but she also struggles with Graves' disease as well. And from one of the articles I was reading, that she's also dealing with the whole alleged fucking bullshit with Wells Fargo. So so I'm not sure what's going on behind the scenes with we're not sure what's going on behind the scenes. So, you know what I mean? And I don't know. Hopefully she'll be better. Time only will tell. So, you know, the producers of Denmark Mercury going in a different direction. I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So so basically, um, I want to congratulate Sherri Shepperd for being able to not only be successful in her career as a TV personality and an actress, and of course a podcaster, and of course sometimes on Dish Nation, of course, for having her own daytime talk show, which is gonna come out in the fall. All right, okay. We need to talk about there's a bunch of stories about Kanye West, man. This guy is off the fucking chain right now, man. And I say this because, listen, so let's see. All right, so Kanye West has enough evidence against him to be charged with battery, according to Los Angeles police, after he punched a fan in a fit of rage. Yo, that's ridiculous, man. That's fucked up. And on top of that, you gave a fucking fan a knuckle sandwich. And I know everybody's gonna keep bringing up the fact that he needs help or whatever, but how many times people try to help him and he's fucking burning bridges? Hold on, let me put myself on screen, man, because I need to say something about this. Okay, of course everybody knows that he needs help or whatever with his mental health and stuff like that, but how many times people tried to help him, but then he burns bridges with people. You know what I'm saying? He burns bridges with people. It's like it's like like why even try helping him if he's gonna be a fucking narcissist and a fucking spoiled brat, and not to mention a fucking narcissist and a fucking asshole. I'm sorry. I have to say this. I have to fucking say this. I'm sorry, but you gotta understand something. First, you did a violent act on a fan. Now, look, I know there's two sides to this. Look, there's no way. Okay, I can understand somebody being heckled or whatever case scenario may be, but that doesn't give you the right to actually do a violent act out of rage or whatever case scenario may be. And for the most part, and the worst part is you over there making a fucking threat to Pete Davidson out of all people. This is where this is where um this is where some people don't feel sorry for you anymore because of the whole crazy roller coaster that's going on between 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 Kim that's actually not happy about all this shit and you're spreading all these claims about all these ridiculous claims and made up stories. Nobody fucking believes you, Kanye. Nobody fucking believes you. You know what I'm saying? Let me continue with this story, man. All right. The rapper has been caught in a media storm recently regarding his relationship with ex-wife Kim Kardashian. Of course, Kanye West could be charged with battery after allegedly attacking a fan last month. Kanye, age 44, could soon find himself charged regarding an incident with a TMZ fan, has revealed. According to the outlet, Los Angeles law enforcement has nearly finished the investigation against the Yeezy founder after he allegedly attacked an individual outside of a hotel. The police will soon ship their findings off to the LA City Attorney's Office, where officials will decide on whether to file any criminal charges against the father of four. The cops have told TMZ that there seems to be enough evidence against Kanye for him to be charged with a crime after citing paparazzi video evidence and witness statements. The Praise God singer spoke to Hollywood Unlocked after the incident, saying, "I ended up getting into an altercation with the individual that wanted to make money off of my autographs. He had this real attitude. I'ma just tell you that blue COVID mask didn't stop that knockout." The Sun has also reached out to Kanye's representatives for comment, but has yet to hear back. Um, oh boy. This is crazy, man. This is some crazy ass shit, man. Nobody feels sorry for you, man. Nobody feels sorry for you, man. Sorry. But you wrong for this shit, though, man. You wrong for this shit. And now he has a fucking diss track about Pete Davidson. This is where the threat comes in, though, man. Like, I'm beginning to feel like that Kanye West is beginning to be a fucking bully, man. This is fucking crazy, man. Sure, he's the father of four kids and stuff like that, but the way he's acting right now, I don't think Kim wants to deal with him anymore. And we don't blame her. Oh man. So this is crazy, man. Um yeah, okay, so Kanye West is lashing out at Pete Davidson on another song. Maybe Pete Davidson is Kanye West's newest muse, not Julia Fox. The Gold Digger performer is featured on Fabio Foreign's new single "City of Gods" with Alicia Keys, but during his verse, he seemingly shades the Saturday Night Live star once again. This attention, 100 goons pulling up to SNL. When I pull up, it's dead on arrival. West age 44 raps. He also references his estranged wife Kim Kardashian rapping, and if I let him have my wife, niggas should thank me with his Balenciaga and Balenci boots and a new blue Yankee. The Yeezy fashion designer has been going after the big time adolescent star in his music, having previously threatened him on his recent track Easy. God saved me from that crash just so I can beat Pete Davidson's ass. West rap referencing his near fatal car accident in 2002 that resulted in his hit song Through the Wire. It's unknown when West, known as Ye, recorded the verse, but it likely won't help him win back the Skims founder since asking God to help reunite them. God, please bring our family back together. West captioned a collage of photos from his estranged wife's recent Vogue photo shoot. While While Fox, age 32, hasn't publicly addressed either of her Bowles tracks, a source close to the Uncut Gem star told us she wasn't judging West for his violent lyrics. Obviously, she hopes this doesn't cause more drama for Ye, but he's an artist and this is how he chooses to express himself, and she can't judge that. The insides, the insider said of Fox. Fox's mindset. Boy. Yeah, well, you are a fucking hot mess, man. And then we go to another issue, another thing. So hold on. So Kanye West was featured in. Hold on a second. Here's a story. Um. Okay. So. Um. All right. So Kanye West and the game sampled Easy E's 1988 song Easy Does It for their new single Easy on Friday, January 14th. And it's already got the seal of approval from the NWA legend's daughter. During an interview with TMZ, Abby Wright shared her thoughts on the track that's made headlines for a number of reasons. Ironically enough, my life was never easy either, she said, but I think it's a great song. You know what? I'm a huge Kanye fan. I love Game. It's an incredible record, and it was also produced by my buddy Hit Boy. So shout outs to all my guys. Abby also talked about Easy E being linked to a song that sees Kanye dissing his ex-wife's new partner Pete Davidson, in addition to the controversial monkey cover art. Honestly, the fact that they sampled Easy Does It, my father literally represents revolutionizing everything, she explained. He also represents gangster rap, what Kanye did, and what he said on it. I mean, it don't get more gangster than that. I'm with it. I mean, think you gotta think about it like Kanye, especially, he knows how to go viral. He's also very expressive. I feel like he can't do no wrong. I think Easy taught him and Yeezy taught me. She added, I absolutely think if my father was alive, he would have totally loved to be a part of this record. I mean, it's incredible. You can't pay more homage than actually using a sample from one of his biggest songs, Easy Does It. And titling the song Easy. Kanye West verse finds him calling out comedian actor Pete Davidson, aka Pistol Pete, while referencing his new girlfriend, Uncut Gems actress Julia Fox. God saved me from the crash. He raps just so I can beat Pete Davidson's ass. Um, and My new bitch bad. I know Illuminati mad. The song arrived just the day before Kim Kardashian allegedly stopped Kanye from attending his daughter's Chicago's fourth birthday with Travis Scott, and Kylie Jenner then stepping in to help. The cover art for Easy was also slammed by animal rights organization PETA for using a skinned monkey. Oh man. The photo was a oh man. The photo was a reminiscent of the monkey. The monkeys Peter had found. Sometimes heads, sometimes hands, sometimes the whole body in meat markets around the world. Peter President Ingrid Newkirk said in a statement, it makes it clear that when you remove the fur, you can't miss that there's a person in there, that they are fellow primates and do not belong to us to abuse for any purpose, not in laboratories, roadside zoos, movies, or meat markets. And this is what Peter said on Twitter. So the disturbing image of a skinned monkey that Kanye West shared serves as a reminder that there's no real difference between humans and other animals. Their lives aren't easy when we abuse and kill them for food, experiments, clothing, or entertainment. Damn. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. And one more Kanye West news thing, man. I had to look up this story um in regards to um hold on a minute here. Hold on a minute here. Wait a minute, man. All right, there's another one. Um so Kanye West continues to troll his estranged wife's boyfriend on social media. On Thursday, February 24th, Ye went on Instagram and shared a screenshot of Pete Davidson's account no longer being available on the social media platform. He captioned the post, "Ran Skeet off the gram. Tell your mother I changed your name for life." It's unclear why Davidson deactivated his account. Kanye West has been throwing jabs at Pete Davidson, who is currently dating Kim Kardashian, over the last few weeks, starting with the release of the game's record Easy, where he threatened to harm the Saturday Night Live comedian. On the track, Ye raps, "God save me from the crash just so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass." Davidson reportedly responded to the diss, which he supposedly found hilarious. A source said Pete thinks it's totally hilarious. Not just that, he thinks the whole tabloid drama with him, West, and Kardashian is hilarious. He loves it. And Insider added that the drama between Davidson and Yeezy has supportedly brought the comic and Kim closer. However, that information has not been confirmed. Nonetheless, weeks later, Kanye went off on Pete Davidson again on Instagram using clips from SNL where Davidson said Ye needed his medication. Earlier this month, Kanye went on social media and shared a video from a 2018 skit from the comedy sketch show in which Davidson called out the rapper's behavior from an old episode when he announced his support for former President Donald Trump. Facts. That's facts, man. At the end of the skit, which was aimed at Kanye, Davidson said, "Being mentally ill is not an excuse for acting like a jackass." I have to agree with I have to agree with Pete Davidson on this one, man. Ye captioned the post, "This boy thought he could get away with performing this sketch for the team that wrote this for him, this is not harassment. This is payback. Despite Pete Davidson no longer having an Instagram, it doesn't appear that he has responded to Kanye publicly. Oh, one more thing. One more story about Kanye West, man. One more story, man, before we even move on to the next one, man, because this is getting kind of ridiculous right now, man. This is fucking ridiculous. Anyway, this is according to Complex. Let me just see how much time I have. Okay, we can wing this. We can wing this shit. Okay, the second episode of Netflix's Genius a Kanye trilogy, which I didn't care to fucking watch. Was highlighted by archive footage of Kanye West and Jamie Foxx recording their 2003 hit single "Slow Jams," which appeared on both Ye's 2004 debut, The College Dropout, and Twisted's Kamikaze album. The session, which took place at Fox's home studio because Rockefeller wouldn't give Kanye a budget for recording, features West talking Jamie through his guest appearance on Slow Jams. Oh yeah. Just a few days. Hang on a minute here. Yeah, just a few days after the second episode premiered on Netflix, Kanye and Fox ran into one another, which resulted in an impromptu Instagram live session. I told you back at the time, man, that Kanye was young and hungry, Fox said in the short clip. Now look at us. There's a reason we ran into each other. Can't wait for y'all to see the next step. Oh, gosh. While Fox has remained quiet on the music side as of late, Ye is fresh off releasing more than a dozen Donda 2 tracks via stem player, which by the way, I'm not listen, I'm gonna talk about that after I finish with the story. Yeah, stem player, his audio device made by Yeezy Tech and Kano Computing. The cuts were versions from Ye's Donda 2 event that took place in Miami this week. It's unclear if he'll release his iterations down the road. The release arrives less than a week after Ye announced that the album would only be available on his stem player. Donda 2 will only be available on my own platform, the stem player, West wrote, not on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, or YouTube. Today's artists get just 12% of the money the industry makes. It's time to free music from this oppressive system. It's time to take control and build our own. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I like how Pistol Pete called him a jackass, man. I'm not kidding, man. Yeah, this is some funny shit though, man. This is the funniest shit that I have to really say. Oh my goodness, man. But nah, I want to say something about this whole stem player shit, man, and all that other stuff. It's all right to create to create something um in terms of putting your music and stuff like that, but you know good and hell and well, nobody's gonna pay fucking $200 fucking dollars for a fucking Donna album. Nobody's buying CDs anymore, man. Nobody's fucking buying CDs. CDs is played out. I'm sorry, but that shit sounds so crazy to me, man. That shit sounds so fucking crazy to me, man. $200 for a fucking album sounds like highway robbery to me. That's highway robbery to me, man. Another thing before I move on to the next story, man. Just because you're a fucking genius does not mean you get to fucking go around making threats to Pete Davidson and to be a fucking moron. You know what I mean? And and just because you're a billionaire and all that other stuff doesn't mean you get to be a fucking spoiled brat, man. You are a fucking spoiled brat, and you're just craving for attention, and you've been and we hear stories about how he burned bridges with every single person, especially Jay-Z, and along with certain people in on the whole Rockefeller camp and all that other stuff. He's burned bridges and stuff like that. But you know something? He's gonna regret this shit for the rest of his life, man. Ain't nobody gonna be copping that fucking. Ain't nobody gonna be listening to no fucking $200 album, man. There's nobody's listening to no fucking CDs no more. Nobody's listening to no fucking CDs, man. You know what I'm saying? This guy's fucking nuts, man. I'm just like, why would anybody put up with this shit, man? Think about it, man. This is just yo. I don't know why anybody puts up with this shit. Like, look, like I said before, just because you're a billionaire and just because you are mentally ill or or a fucking a fucking genius or whatever does not give you the right to be making threats to people and being a fucking bully, man. And to make it even worse, you're a fucking narcissist. He's a fucking narcissist. Like, come on. Like, on some real shit. How many times people try to offer help for this guy, man? He burned those bridges too. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna actually do I'm gonna actually put this out here right now, man. When you burn bridges of people who try to help you and all that other stuff, and then when you making threats and all that other crazy shit that you did and all that constant bullying, like, come on, man. You're gonna end up falling flat on your face, man. Like this. And another one. Yeah. I had to play this. I had to play. I had to play that shit, man. I had to play that shit, man, because that's just what's gonna happen. That's just what's gonna happen, man. The more you continue to burn bridges, the more you're gonna end up falling splat on your face. Like, I'm serious, man. And 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 this is how I feel about this is how I feel about um when Kanye West is charging $200 for a fucking album and shit, man. Like, come on, man. This is what I would do. This is what I'm going to do to it right now. Okay. god. Oh my gosh. I had to do it, man. I had to do it, man. But yeah, I know how people would feel when they get pissed off, man. All right. I want to flush this shit down the damn fucking potty right about now, man. Let's do this shit. Hold on. Let's do this. I had to tell it like it is, man. I had to. Yeah, man. Oh shit. I had to tell it like it is, man. You know what I mean? I had to. I mean, somebody's gotta do it though. You know, you could take a lesson from Jay-Z and then along with everybody else, man. Like, you know, be fucking humble, man. You know what I mean? Cause bullying people and all that other shit to me, it just spells narcissism and it just spells out it just spells out you're fucking nuts. You're fucking nuts, man. For real. Like yo, I'm serious. Yo, man, you just fucking nuts to me, man. For real. For real though, man. You just and and for real though, man. Ain't nobody gonna fucking ain't no fight. Ain't no and another thing, nobody's gonna. I'm not watching that Netflix bullshit, man. I'm sorry, man, but nah, man. What he's done is so corny to me. Fucking corny to me. Not only you punch somebody by giving them a knuckle sandwich across the face, but then you wanna but then you wanna still have people feel sorry for you? Fuck no, man. You're already going down the fucking drain already. So I don't see why people gonna be wasting their time with you trying to help you or whatever, but then you want to burn bridges. I'm sorry, man, but I'm about to explode this story out in the air right now, man. Sorry. Yes. And that's a wrap on the Kanye West stories of the threat of Pistol Pete, aka Pete Davidson, and all these crazy shits that he's done, man. Nobody fucking feels sorry for you just because you're a fucking genius and you're mentally ill and all that other stuff. I know a lot of people going to be bringing up his mom and all that other stuff, but that's no fucking excuse, man. Stop making excuses for the fucking guy, man. And just because you're a celebrity does not mean you have the right to actually, you know, be violent. I'm sorry, but you're really done. You're done, man. You're done. All right, next story. So, Cardi B offers to pay funeral costs for 17 people killed in Bronx apartment fire. Um, yeah, I've been saving this story for quite some time, actually. Yeah, so Cardi B has offered to pay for burial costs for all 17 people. Hold on a second. I don't know why this shit is acting up. Sorry about that. I don't know why this shit is acting up here. Um. Okay. All right. Let's do this. All right. All right. All right. Yes. 17 people killed in a fire that ripped through a New York City high rise. New York City Mayor Eric Adams announced Wednesday that the Grammy-winning rapper had offered the financial relief for victims of the fire in the Bronx, where she grew up. Many of the victims had ties to Gambia, and families of several victims planned to bury them in their West African homeland. Cardi B has committed to paying the rep, repatriation expenses for the victims who will be buried in Gambia, which I'm not sure where that is. Um, I'm not sure where that is. To be honest with you, um, I'm not sure where that is. Yeah, Gambia. Not sure where that is actually. Um, yeah, hold on a second, folks. My damn tablet is acting up. Hold on. Anyway, hold on. Yeah, Gambia. I'm not sure where that is. Um, yeah, buried in Gambia. The mayor's office said. Okay, here we go. I'm extremely proud to be from the Bronx, and I have lots of family and friends who live and work there still. So when I heard about the fire and all the victims, I knew I needed to do something to help. Cardi B is a statement. I cannot begin to imagine the pain and anguish that the families of the victims are experiencing, but I hope that not having to worry about the costs associated with burying their loved ones will help as they move forward and heal. I send my prayers and condolences to everyone affected by this horrific tragedy. That's actually a good deed right there, man. I like this. I like this better than the last story we talked about here. The fire, which was New York City's deadliest in 3 decades, was sparked by a faulty space heater. According to authorities, fire and city officials said a malfunctioning space heater caused the blaze, but the choking smoke throughout the building left residents barely able to breathe as they tried to escape. Two self-closing doors did not shut properly and allowed smoke to spread. Fire Department of New York Commissioner Daniel Negro said. Not Negro. Oh shit. Negro. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, all 17 people died from smoke inhalation, and the city's medical examiner ruled the deaths an accident. Julie Bolser, a spokesperson for the Office of Chief Medical Examiner, told USA Today on Tuesday. That's pretty awesome that she that's pretty awesome on Cardi B's part to um actually show care and doing a good deed. So congratulations on Cardi B for doing a good deed. Now, before I go on to the funniest, ridiculous story about the craziest resignation letters and stuff like that, we need to talk about Black Girl Magic. Okay, Here we go. Hang on a second. Okay. So Black Girl Magic Educational Service Incorporated will host Black Girl Magic Saturdays at the Goodman Community Center Ironworks on Saturday, February 26th, which is today, noon to 3 p.m., where they will celebrate Black History Month with a soul food lunch catered by Melly Mel's and by creating a custom painting with Simone Lawrence. Black Girl Magic Educational Services Incorporated founder and executive director Rosa Thompson said that they kept Black Girl Magic Saturdays going monthly for girls in fourth to eighth grade because they are important to the girls and they had a lot of fun. End quote. As we were wrapping up the summer, we did an event every month. We just realized that we didn't want it to end, said Thompson. We wanted to figure out a way to just keep in touch with these girls and have something for them to do. We're still in a pandemic, aka slamdemic. Even though we're back in school, we just wanted to continue the joy that we had during the summer throughout the school year. Excuse me. We decided that we would host a monthly event, and we decided to call it Black Girl Magic Saturdays. I'm sorry for laughing a little bit, a little nervous here. That's really what it is, and honestly, it's fun. It's really fun. The goal of BGMES is to celebrate and inspire intelligent Black girls in Madison. Thompson is and a graduate of the Madison Metropolitan School District, Madison East in particular, and understands the importance of the safe space BGMES provides. Thompson hopes girls engage in the programming, enjoy themselves, and feel supported. End quote. We hope the girls meet new friends and explore new interests, said Thompson, and just be in an environment with girls who look like them, and with Black women who support them, so that they can feel that support from people who they may have just met that day, but know that we are here for them. This is a safe space. You can come every month. We started doing enrichment events as well. We are providing tickets to UW women's basketball games. We're taking girls to see Alvin Ailey in March, she adds. We just are trying to create lots of opportunities for different groups of girls to come together, explore new interests, and to get to know each other, to be in community with each other, and just have fun and learn. Thompson and the team at BGMES have created a youth advisory board where girls create and plan their own programming and events. Thompson wants girls to create the environment and events they want to see and to take leadership roles where they can. We're very excited that we're becoming more and more youth led, said Thompson, because we can put together pretty much anything that girls have in mind. We have a project going for April that the girls want to do, and we're trying to figure out how to make it work. We just want to make sure that our programming is by the girls and for the girls. This is wow. Wow, man. This is pretty awesome. That's awesome right there. Yeah, that's pretty awesome right there. Um yeah. Yeah. So let's do a little congratulations for Black Girl Magic Saturdays. That's been celebrating Black History Month. All right. Um Now we are going to go to this funny story. Ooh. Been saving this story for quite some time though, man. And this is so oh my gosh, man. Okay. Oh shit. So sometimes it's the working man or woman who gets the last laugh. That's become more apparent as many disgruntled employees have brought their grievances into the public eye on threads like Reddit anti work, one of the site's most popular pages of late. The anti-capitalist and labor opposing subreddit has seen droves of users post screenshots of times they told off their bosses and resigned from work when they felt the brass was just being too unreasonable, and the quitters are being revered as heroes. Wait, what? Hold on. Really? Wait, and the quitters are being revered as here. Wait, I don't understand this one. I don't understand how the quitters are considered heroes. I'm not too sure on that one though, right there, man. Let me see who just came in the building. Oh, Jaden, we got CFS. Hello, welcome to the live stream of my podcast. Thank you for joining. Anyway, um, all right. The reaction to the post was so great that moderators restricted their publications to Sundays, the Financial Times reported. Here are some of the most eye-opening confrontations and blood-boiling quit scenarios that have recently gone viral. Oh, listen to this, folks. I quit and go fuck yourself. Yo. Oh man. Um who in the world want to work here if that's how employees get treated after a tragedy? After a dispute with his boss for taking bereavement time off, Chris user Tyler2 posted text messages of the confrontation. As you know, I found out yesterday my dad passed away. I'm gonna go ahead and at least take the one day I get a week off to mourn his death. Tyler Row 2 writes to Chris, apologizing for any inconvenience his father's passing may have caused. But his note didn't garner him any sympathy. My uncle died a few days ago. I lost my grandma. Stop being a victim, Chris replies. Shockingly, his boss' tough guy strategy quickly backfired. Mail me my check. I quit. Go fuck yourself, Tyler Rowe. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. That right there, man. Yo, I feel him, man. I feel him on that one, man. I would feel a fucking way, man, if it was if it was a manager that actually said that to me. Yo, for real though, man. That'd be crazy though, man. But thank goodness that has not happened yet. So don't get it twisted, folks. And I'm not recommending anybody do this at their job too. So this is just me reading from an article, by the way, man. This is from yeah, New York Post, by the way. Um, oh shit. Um, Oh shit. Oh my gosh. No chairs allowed, even the broken bones. It has a picture. It has a picture in there with a keyboard and a wrap and a crumbled paper and a sticky note that says "I quit." Yo, this is fucking laughable, folks. This is fucking incredible, fucking laughable, man. Oh man. Oh man. An employee who hit top numbers at a packing facility was shocked to receive a text critical of his job performance. He stole my smile, posted text screenshots from his anonymous boss ostracizing the worker for sitting on a stool during an exemplary shift, one which he said earned him first place on the day's quota. This is completely unacceptable behavior, and we will be discussing it tomorrow before shift, the boss writes. The hired hand explained he had two broken bones in his left foot and was given permission to sit down by a shift leader, adding, in quote, so just to be clear, my impressive performance was overshadowed by the fact that I wasn't uncomfortable enough while doing it. I'm really not appreciating your attitude, the boss replies. This type of behavior isn't going to get you anywhere here. And that was the comment that sent the worker packing. Hey, thanks for wasting my precious off time with some garbage you didn't bother to investigate beforehand, the employee wrote back. I'm not concerned with going anywhere there. It's a toxic environment with ignorant people at the helm. I won't be in tomorrow or ever again. In an attempt to backpedal, the boss responds, we don't need to rush you leaving. Let's talk in the morning and we can sort this out. No thanks. Have a good life. The employee Mike drops back. The Grinch who stole Brandon's approved holiday time. Oh shit. That's oh my goodness. I'm sorry for laughing, folks, man, but this is too funny for me. This is just too funny for me, man, right here, man. This is just so fucking incredible. it's it's gonna be oh man. Okay. Um even lefties were cheering let's go Brandon after this employee mouthed off to his boss. The clash began after Brandon's boss, John, pulled approved paid time off for his worker during the holiday season. We're really backed up, so I'm going to need you to come in during Thanksgiving this year. Don't be shocked if you have to come in during Christmas Eve and day too. John writes to Brandon in text screenshots posted by Frenzy Kid. I already told you 3 weeks ago I need that week off, and you agreed. Now you are changing your mind. I will not be working Thanksgiving, and if you ask me again, I will not be working for you at all anymore. Brandon responds. Yeah, I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed too if someone try to have me work on Thanksgiving or what is it, Christmas. Well, at least my job is closed on Christmas Day though, man. You know what I mean? Like some stores are actually closed during Christmas Day though, which is actually a fucking fact. So you get my drift, man. You really get my drift right here, man. Oh man, listen. Oh shit. Instead of reasoning with his understandable and understandably irritated worker, John decides to play hardball with Brandon. Uh, we've had to set expectations with you multiple times this year. Coming in is the least you can do. Your your PTO request has been denied. I'm not asking you to come in. I'm telling you that you have to, John writes. And I'm telling you that you'll have no work at all. Now, I quit, Brennan replies. Okay, health insurance threat. This situation just reeks of a toxic workplace. Blue pie hacks. What kind of name is that? blue pie blue pie hacks. Oh shit. Oh man, where their employer apparently used health insurance as leverage for them to work as a bartending shift on a scheduled day. That's not my problem. Saturday is my day off, and I've been working 8 days straight, and I really need it. The employee wrote the boss. After some back and forth between the two, the boss sent this bombshell of a reply. Hey, that's one of the reasons why I never wanted to work in an office anyway. And look at me. I'm at a supermarket where I am appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to work in an office in Manhattan, like Wall Street or whatever, that's not going to fucking appreciate you and your worth. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go that same path. You know what I mean? So, yo, all right, man. That right there, that's some ill stuff though. Anyway, um, anyway, yeah. After some back and forth between the two, the boss sent this bombshell of a reply. You sure you want to do this? You really want to put your health insurance on the line? Rather than backing down, the employee shot back with, "What are you going to do? Fire me?" Then the worker also noted that two others had quit the week prior. I don't accept that type of attitude. Last chance. I'll see you Saturday or I won't see you again, the boss responds. That's when this bartender spilled over the edge. Did you really just threaten me with health insurance? Whatever, I'm done with this. You can consider this my notice. I've had enough of your bullshit. Ooh, that's crazy. Working from home or not working at all? Okay, working from home policies have been another source of employee frustration. Redditor mega no hold on. Mega Nerd posted a screenshot confrontation with their boss after being criticized for working a half day remotely, something the employee said shouldn't be an issue. Why are you working from home today? The boss asked, to which Megan Nerd, I'm sorry, replies, because I am only at the location as needed. No, that is not what I told you. You are expected to be at the office 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, working at home Tuesday and Thursday. I cannot cover you all the time, the boss fires back. That's when Megan Nerd takes things up a notch, saying di- there's a distinct difference between being in person as needed as opposed to regularly. If you want to make changes to the job description I was provided, please do so formally in writing so I can reply with my 2 week notice. We will meet with HR this week, the boss writes. back, instructing the employee to go into the office as required. You have clearly misunderstood your job description, which I have clarified for you several times. No, I quit, Megan Nerd replies. The boss quickly goes into damage control mode. You will need to give 2 weeks notice, and I think you should discuss this with me before you make hasty decisions without proper reflection. This is not necessary, but it's too little too late for this disgruntled employee. One, no, actually, I won't have to do that. Two, I did discuss this with you. See above. Three, not hasty. I just don't need the job, and it's not as described. I will drop off my keys and ID at my desk today, Megan Nerd replies. Wow. You know, I don't blame these people, man. I really don't blame these people though, man, if you really think about it. We all feel like when you got a corporate office job, whether it's in the city, whether depending on what state you're at or whatever, and you feel like you're not being appreciated. I get why they did this though. And yeah, but they actually did it in a way that's like, fearless. And then, it takes a lot of courage and a lot of guts to do this shit though, man. You know what I'm saying? That's But they did it in the funniest way that made me laugh so hard though, man. That I just had to laugh, man. It really put a smile on my face right now, man. So, you know, just goes to show that you gotta know your worth, and you gotta know you know you sometimes you gotta take a hint whether you gotta take a hint sometimes that you don't want to be in a place of an environment where you feel like you're not wanted. I've actually been through situations like this before, as far as like feeling like I'm not wanted around people and stuff like that. I went through that shit, and that shit was a nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just life throws curveballs at you, man. And sometimes when life gives you curveballs, you just hit home runs out the fucking park. That's all you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it's just me giving some words of encouragement, man. Not just for myself, but for everybody that's actually going through this shit though, man. You know what I mean? So, it takes a lot of guts, and congratulations on taking a risk on, you know, you know, quitting a job where you don't feel appreciated. Congratulations to those who did this. All right. Hang on a minute. Yeah. Yeah. We got one more story to go on to, and we're gonna wrap up this show. So one more story we're gonna talk about here. Um, all right. And this is in regards to Broadway. Let's take a look here, man. Okay. So masks at the theater are nothing new. In the days of ancient Greek drama, actors wore huge, carefully crafted masks. The title character of The Phantom of the Opera, the longest running show in Broadway history, wears a half mask. Performers at the Lion King wear imposing animal masks, and at the long running immersive theater attraction Sleep No More. Sleep No More. Audience members wear ghoulish hard faced masks while chasing Lady Macbeth. There are multiple flights of stairs. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's crazy, right? Oh, um, what that with that in mind, it is really such a big deal for audience members to have to keep wearing face masks, at least for now. Um, on February 10th, Governor Hochul lifted the statewide mask or vaccine mandate for indoor businesses with the proviso that businesses could still choose to require these safety measures at hang on a minute. Yeah, safety measures. At the same time, however, the key to New York City vaccine requirement is still in effect for indoor public activities, including live entertainment. In response to queries about whether Broadway shows would still require audience members to wear masks, the Broadway League, the trade organization representing Broadway theater owners and producers, confirmed that audience members will still be required to wear masks, except while actively eating or drinking in designated locations through at least April 30th, 2022. Off Broadway and other theaters in the city will likely follow through, follow Broadway's example. Um uh let's see. Looking back to June 2020 when Springsteen on Broadway was the only show that had reopened on Broadway, audience members had to present proof of vaccination but did not need to wear masks. Of course, opening night of the show was marked by some protesting the vaccine requirement. Oh, Lord. In any event, when Broadway as a whole reopened in the fall, mask and proof of vaccination were required at all theaters. Without a doubt, we all look forward to the day, perhaps before the end of the year, if not even sooner, when face masks will no longer be required at the theater, which can be uncomfortable to wear during a long show. However, were it not for the mask requirement, it is unlikely that Broadway would not have been able to reopen last fall. Performers and backstage and front of the stage employees, virtually all of whom are unionized, demanded safe working conditions that minimize the risk of exposure to COVID, which is still going on, folks. We're not out of the fucking woods yet. Um, Also, many audience members would have felt uncomfortable attending without the mask requirement. While one night feel that masks are no longer necessary at the theater at this point, let's not forget what happened just 2 months ago when the Omicron variant wreaked the total havoc on Broadway over the holidays, causing numerous shows to cancel performances during what is traditionally the most well attended, and highest grossing time of the year. On a related topic, some people have lately been complaining about the ushers and house managers who have the un- in- inviolable task of enforcing the mask requirement and singling out audience members who have taken off their masks or are not wearing them properly. They are just doing their job. For the record, I have been regularly attending Broadway and off Broadway shows since last summer, and I have not witnessed a single incident involving an untruly audience member who had to be reprimanded for flouting the mask mandate. Okay. Um, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, one more thing before I wrap up this podcast right here, man. I want to say something about these people who chose to, quit their jobs and stuff due to the toxicity and the caucasity of the fucking environment that they were in, though, man. Look, every human being goes through things, right? Every human being goes through things. We all know what it's like to be at a corporate office headquarters or whatever, and you feel like you're not being appreciated as a human being, and as not just as a employer, but as a human being. And for the person who suffered a loss of family members or whatever, that really took a lot of guts, though, man. You know what I'm saying? That really took a lot of guts, though, man, to actually do this. Yo, man. The funniest. This is the first time I'm actually doing a story about the funniest quick resignation letters and shit, man. Yo, man, for real though, man. At least at least they know their worth, though, man. Because motherfuckers who work at a corporate office and all that other stuff, they are not from the gold school, man. You know what I'm saying? The gold school. They're not from the gold school, folks. Hold up, man. Let me see who came in here. Hold on. Broken Traditions, man. What's good with you, man? How's the podcast going with Big Mont going so far, man? The podcast is lit, man, for real. Lady Two Titty. Hey, man. Hey, man. Actually, another thing, if you know you're not feeling like you're basically appreciated at a particular job headquarters, you could just actually, you know, create an opportunity for yourself. Like, create your own business, create your own career, be independent, whatever it is. Do something that makes you happy, man. That's just my take on that whole funny letter, um, funny letter resignation. Not that I'm I'm not recommending anybody to do this shit, though, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, man. Yo, hold on, man. A round of applause for these risk takers who decide to quit their job to actually do their goals and dreams, man. Oh yeah, it is about that time, man. Listen, folks, if you like what you heard in today's episode 120, titled Knuckle Sandwich, or any previous episodes whatsoever, please feel free to show some love by making a charitable donation to my Cashapp, which is G Money Stacks 555. That's $ capital G, lowercase MONEY, capital S, lowercase TACKZ 555. Once again, it's not about breaking the bank, folks. It's all about doing what you can, and whatever amount of money you decide to do will be appreciated. All right. So don't you worry about that one right there. All right. Yeah. Um all right, so now before I even go to the social media handles right there, I would like to go on to a segment that I created a couple of weeks ago that I introduced to you guys right here, called Podcast Free Game Mechanisms. And this is my part to actually be able to guide you guys. If you guys are interested in making a podcast like I'm doing right now, with 3 podcast shows underneath my belt. Don't worry, I got your back though, man. The first thing that you need as part of the important equipments is headphones. And you also need a microphone. Now, it doesn't have to be anything too expensive. It could be a Yeti microphone. It could be an Voxcon A800 microphone model, which, by the way, I bought that from Target, by the way. And you can find it. You can find any microphones in Target. You can find it in Amazon. You can find it in Best Buy, and you could even try Walmart too. You could try Walmart as well. All right. And for the most part, you do need a supporting software, and this is where StreamYard comes in. So check this out. StreamYard is a software that I use to add my 3 YouTube channels of where I do my podcast recording episodes. All right. So you could add your YouTube, your Facebook, your Twitch. I don't use LinkedIn, so I'm not gonna really get into that one right there. You can also set up an account with StreamYard by putting your email addresses or your podcast email addresses on there. So once you are able to set that up, you're gonna see a button that says get login code. You click on that one and you go to your email, and it's gonna send, and the people in StreamYard are going to send you an email with a 6-number login code. Once you type in those 6-number login code, you should be good to go. You should be able to set up your live stream schedule any day of the week. And of course, this software includes features where you can actually put your brand, the name of the show, like you see right here, the social media handles, which I'll get to next. Of course, talking points. You also can actually add somebody to your live stream by sending them invite links. Whether you could send it through email addresses, phone numbers, and of course Instagram handles and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Let's see. No, I ain't leave anything out though. So I just want to make sure I covered everything, all the bases with StreamYard, of course. And of course, by the way, if you have a name of a podcast that you like to actually create and stuff like that, don't worry about certain people who don't like the name of the show. It's all about what makes you happy, okay? You do what you do best as a human being. You do what you do best in terms of you following your goals and dreams, which is very important. All right. It's very important that you actually, do you. And if they don't like it, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't like it, that's on them, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. That's just me telling you what's going down. Anyway, man. Anyway, the the very, very, very last thing that I want to get to is a thing that I like to call what is it? The last segment of the night is called Stream Choices on the Go. And you guys know the routine. This is all about me informing you where you can actually follow me in terms of the 3 shows that I'm doing. And first and foremost, you can follow me on 17 Live, which is G Money Stacks, Queens, New York. And you can also follow the show podcast right here, which is Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast on Facebook and Instagram, alongside with my other 2 shows, Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, the Sports Edition show, which will be recording episode 16 tomorrow. Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast on the gram as well. I had to actually do a little pushback on there because I had to actually record episode 118 and 119 on Thursday night. So yes, Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast will be back on Monday. All right. So don't worry. I got y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And also, you can also follow me on the gram as well, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. Make sure you turn on your notifications, okay? Turn on your notifications so you can be able to watch me in action on the live stream on the YouTube plus StreamYard and alongside with Instagram Live right here. And who else came in? What is it? Goddess _pen _y _13. How you doing? Thank you for joining. And of course, I am going to inform you where you can listen to the episodes of the podcast. So here we go. Now you can listen to the episodes on Anchor, Audacity, Audible, Audioburst, Amazon Music, Breaker, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Moon FM Podcast, Player FM, Pocket Cast, Podbay, Podfriend, Podo Polo, Podorama, Podcast Index, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, and the recently newly added streaming platform Podverse, Reason FM, Spotify. Don't forget to leave a 5-star rating on Podchaser, Podfriend, and Spotify. It will be much appreciated. And let us know what you think of the topics. What you think of the topics that was discussed today and previous episodes and whatnot. And and also for the listeners out there, if you have any questions on today's episode or previous episodes, on or if you have any thoughts that you want to say and stuff like that, I want to actually mention to you guys before I even continue with the rest of the stream platforms is that I recently added a way for you guys to actually leave a comment. It's like you go to it's a way for you to leave like a voice message of what you thought about the topics, what are your questions. I'm gonna actually guide you through where you can actually so check this out, man. When you click the link in the bio, right? You're gonna see the first thing that you're gonna see is the name of the show, and you're gonna see the name of the show with the word voice message on there. You tap on there. Once you tap on there, it's going to take you to the anchor page of the podcast show with all the episodes on there, and um you're going to see like 4 buttons on there. Actually, you're going to see the word message on there. Once you tap on the word message, you're going to see a little box. You're going to see a little box. Hold on a second. You're going to see a little box that says send a voice message to the name of the show. And it's going to say you can start recording now. And you can also get the Anchor app. Make sure you guys have the Anchor app on your Androids, your iPhones, your Android tablets, and your iPads, and of course your laptops and computers. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I forgot to mention that you need a laptop or a computer to do your live streams, or a laptop or a computer to do your live streams on YouTube and stuff. So I didn't forget to mention that. So good thing I didn't forget that part. So here we go. Now that I got that out the way, we are also on Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts, and don't forget to listen to Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast on Radio Public, iHeartRadio, the #1 app for music, radio, and podcasts. And last but not least, the YouTube. What are you waiting for? You go on the YouTube, grab the subscribe button so you can be, and also tap the noti bell so you can be reminded of when the show goes on the air via live stream. Make sure you stay tuned for upcoming episodes, more video content, previous episodes. Make sure you download your favorite episodes. Leave a like and a comment along with the topics with the episodes. Make sure you tell a friend to another friend. Share the videos, share the episodes. Make sure you spread the word to everybody. Make sure you spread the word to every single person, men and women, of course. Make sure your homegirls, your homeboys, and along with other people know about this podcast. Make sure you spread the word and share this podcast along with the link that says Linktree/GMoneyStacks555 on there. Alongside with the previous episodes that was already uploaded and posted to the YouTube channel page of G Money Stacks 555. Make sure you share that as well, and make sure you grab the subscribe button on my other YouTube channel pages as well, which is Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, Sports Edition Show, and of course Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast as well. And do the same with those two. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. Make sure you spread the word and all that other good stuff right there. Now, I already had a blast on episode 120. This really means a lot, though. I appreciate every single one of you who actually had the chance to actually watch me in action, especially on the Instagram live feed. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate every single one of you who actually took the chance to actually hear me out and stuff. And of course, I'm sorry if I said anything offensive to all the Kanye fans or whatever, but I had to be direct and blunt. You know what I'm saying? I had to fucking do it though, man, because I'm not gonna take the bullshit of being on the bandwagon of you know fucking being feeling sorry for poor Kanye. Nah, man. When you make a threat to an individual, you don't you lost sympathy from me and along with a lot of people, because that shit ain't right though, man. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? And make sure you you know take care of your loved ones, especially your wives, your husbands, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, and your friends. Of course, reach out to them, which is very important. And of course, make sure you have your hand sanitizer, water and soap, bottled water, Gatorade for electrolytes for energy and strength, and make sure you warm yourself up some hot warm cup of tea with some lemon or lime alongside with some honey, and of course chocolate milk, man. You can't go wrong with chocolate milk, man. If you have any marshmallows, you can go ahead and add that too, because that is the installation of inspiration, folks. You know what I'm saying? And what that basically means is that you trap the heat from coming out of your body or out of the cup or any other thing whatsoever, and especially keeping the heat from coming out of the house as well, which is important. That's what I mean by installation of inspiration, folks. So there you go, right there, though. And listen, man, this has been fun. That's gonna do it. I'm G Money Stacks. Thank you very much for tuning in and rocking with me. I appreciate every single one of you who's been listening throughout the whole world, especially those who listen in Canada, the USA, Long Island, aka Strong Island, of course the 5 boroughs. I really appreciate you, man, and I really appreciate every single one of you. And make sure you tell your homegirls and your homeboys to listen to this podcast, and of course follow me on Instagram, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York, alongside with um you know with the 3 podcast shows that I just mentioned. So there you go, right there. So you know what I mean. Um. And also make sure you follow your goals and dreams. You know what I'm saying? That's very important, because you don't want to be pigeonholed into one thing. There's more to you than just being one thing. Um, like take me for example. I'm not just an essential worker who works at a supermarket on a weekly basis. I'm also a producer. I'm also a a content creator. I'm also a host for 3 shows that I am doing. And yes, I'm gaining some success so far, actually. You know what I'm saying? And you know, something, I'm not gonna be, intimidated about how many men, women, and other people that listens and stuff like that. Listen, man, these things take time, man. You can't rush the fucking process. You know what I'm saying? These things take time. I mean, look at me. I made it through a year with this podcast right here on this first YouTube channel right here, which is G Money Stacks 555, with all the episodes on there, and I made it through 120 episodes already. I'm fucking lit right now, man. This is crazy. I already had 2 guests on there. And I'm looking forward to actually trying to add some more guests in the future. I'm not really heavy on. And another thing, I want to actually say this before I get off of here. You don't have to be a fucking celebrity to be a guest on this podcast right here. This podcast is basically trying to, relieve you of all the stress and all the stressful events that you've been going through, whether it's at work, whether it's family drama and all that other stuff. And you don't need to define yourself with the amount of X amount of followers on social media. That's not why I invite people on this podcast to actually to actually do. I invite people to be a guest on the show because for me, I like to actually, get their perspective on things, and especially with the topics that went down in episode 109, for example. You know what I'm saying? And I really like to, learn other people's perspectives on things, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully when I do that future episode in regards to drill music, I like to get certain people's perspective on there and to see where they're coming from with all this, because I myself don't like drill music. You know what I'm saying? For me, drill music is like I don't know, man. It's like for me it's like it's like fucking it's like fucking the worst idea that somebody ever came up with, man. I'm just put it that way though. But anyway, man. I wanted to just say that to actually let you know, if you plan on being a future guest on this podcast, I will send you a link. I will send you an invite link on a particular day that you decide to do to be a guest on my podcast right here. So all you need to do is just let me know, and I'll just send you an invite link. And on the day that I record an episode, I will, and you come into the StreamYard studio and I see you, I will add you to the StreamYard live stream chat feed so you can be able to chime in on what I'm saying in terms of the topics, in terms of things of what's going on in life, all that other good shit though, man. So there you go. Let's go out with a bang, man. I want to go out with a bang right now, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm out of here, man. G Money Stacks is clocking out. Appreciate every single one of you. And earlier I had played some new sound effects that I just added to it in regards to falling flat on your face based on gravity. And of course I added a little something something with the blender, the garbage disposal, and and of course I scream, you know what I'm saying? So yo, listen, I'll see you guys next time in the next episode, man. Yo, listen, peace and one love, and I will see you guys next time. And of course, um, and of course, and of course, be careful out there, man. Make sure you have your face covers and stuff. And boom. I'll see you guys next time. Peace and one love, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.